Hey guys, Mrs. McInnis here. So we've put our beautiful flute together and we've played some notes. So now we're gonna take it apart and clean it. A very important thing about woodwind instruments is that they have pads inside of them. So we need to make sure we get the moisture out before we put it back in our case. And with the flute, we don't have necessarily a whole rag. Sometimes you might, but we have what's called a cleaning rod. So you should have a rod that looks like this in your case. If not, you'll have a little weighted cleaning rag. But what you do with the rod, you can take any sort of piece of material, even if you have like an old piece of a t-shirt or an old piece of cotton, anything like that. This is a little chamois that I have. And you take the corner of it and you put it into the eye of the flute cleaning rod, like this, and just pull it through, just like that. Nothing too fancy. Then what you do as you're taking your flute apart gently, you start with the foot joint. And again, it should come off pretty easily. If it's not coming off easy, that means that there's something gummed up and yucky right here. So you'd want to clean that. And that's something that would be good to ask me about, or Miss Holmes about, or even the music store. But a lot of times if you just take a soft cloth and clean it, that will help. So what you'll do is just take your cleaner and just go through, just like that. Then when you put this back in the case, you wanna make sure it's like a puzzle that it fits. So the cases are pretty standard. You're usually gonna have this key down and these little pinky keys up, okay? Then the next thing, you take off your head joint. Now with your head joint, you have the top here. So your cleaning rag's not gonna go all the way through. So you just kind of turn it around inside, make sure you get the moisture out. And then when you put your head joint in, usually the embouchure hole is gonna be more on the right-hand side, and where you put it into the flute will be on the left-hand side. And then you take your main joint here, and you just feed it through, and then you put that in. And again, this one should be where the divider key is in between the head joint and foot joint, and the name of the flute will be up here. And then most flutes, sometimes the area for the cleaning rod is in the back. Mine right here is in the front. So I'll put my cleaning rod in the front, and then I just very gently take my rag and fold it up. And I try and put mine here in between so it's not like laying on the keys. And then very gently close my case, and I've put my flute away. It's all clean and ready to play again.